Okay, well, second game, let's go. Had to get some coffee and a hoodie on, it's a little chilly. Nominate. Possess Villager. Might really help me out here. Doomsayer, excellent. That is awesome. And a Sun Fury Protector, you know, not that bad either. Excellent, excellent, yes. So we can just forfeit our first turn. Come around on the second turn with the Doomsayer. You know, make sure he doesn't get golden value, I suppose. I'd like to wait for him to play a card, say till third turn, but I might not have that luxury. And if Doomsayer gets us past turn 2, then on turn 3 we can play the Possessed Villager plus a Sun Fury Protector, which might, you know, continually perpetuate us into the game and keep us in. So, yeah, let's go with that. So, not playing it on turn 1. I mean, of course, the other option here is we could have played this on turn 1 and then gone for a Sun Fury Protector on turn 2, and if things got bad, we could have just played the Doomsayer anyway. But I don't know, I just like this a little bit better. You know, just slow him down, keep him at my pace. And excellent, another thing, I love it. I love having the Reno early in a Reno deck. I will never complain if I get Reno in one of my opening, or close to opening hands with a Reno deck. It does not bother me at all that I've got a card that I am not going to be playing for a while, because nothing bothers me more in a Reno deck when he is in the last card in your deck. He is like, you know, last 5 cards, even last 10 cards sometimes. It's just, you're done. Excellent, a Shadow Bolt opportunity here. And I won't even have to sacrifice my Possessed Villager. Perfect. Wow, this is a hard one, actually, because I do really want to play the Barnes, or I would really want to play that Refreshment Vendor, but I think the best option here is just Shadow Bolt this, and I'll try to kill that over 2 turns. Don't think he'd be so crazy as to use like a Weapon Charge and a Maelstrom Portal just on my Possessed Villager, but if he wants to, I'm more than happy to let him. Yeah, I think that this is a good spot so far. We can play Refreshment Vendor or Barnes. Probably going to be playing the Barnes, because I haven't tapped enough really to play Refreshment Vendor, and then I also have the Barnes so that I can play the... Oh my gosh, he got a Healing Totem. That's crazy. Alright, fair enough. Oh yes, a more... Oh my... This is insane. Alright, let's get rid of that first. Draw with the Mortal Coil. Blood Mage Thanos? That's not bad, yeah. Now let's do the Barnes. Get something good. Got that last game too. It's not bad. It's basically now I've got 2 Possessed Villagers down. I misplaced this. I should have placed Barnes on the left side. I was originally thinking that I would want to taunt up the Possessed Villager and Barnes to protect my 1/1. But given the card that I got, now I wish that I could taunt this up instead, I think. But I guess it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, like let's say I pulled a Ragnaros or a Sylvanas. I think I would have wanted to use these 2 to protect that card and keep the threat on the board as long as I can. But it's okay. 2 Maelstrom Portals and he clears 2 of my minions. I think he's probably setting up for the Maelstrom Portal play, to be honest. Okay, there's a Rag. Interesting. Kind of want to kill that Azure Drake. Spell power is just too strong, too scary. Hellfire is tempting, but no, I need to save Hellfire. It's such a huge counter. This could be huge, but I think the question is, do I Refreshment Vendor and then trade to kill this, or do I just Power Overwhelming? I think a Refreshment Vendor and trade, because this heals... Yes, because this heals me to full, while he's at full already. Let's do this. The benefit there is that if I use the power overwhelming to attack his Drake, then the rest of the monsters, the minions, go face. But then the thing, I mean, I guess I could have used it to kill the healing totem, but whatever, anyway. So I was going to say the rest go face, and then what happens is I play Refreshment Vendor, say, next turn, but now I'm healing him too, so it's kind of pointless to do that. I might as well just trade off my Barnes, kill his Drake, make sure he doesn't keep spell power around to clear my whole board, and then, you know, just slow the game down. Play the control game again. That's the nice thing about Reno decks, and especially Warlock Reno decks, is they've got great early game minions to control the game, slow it down. You know, like, look, he's got 9 cards in his hand. 6 mana. That's pretty big. But he could just be playing right into 1 Hellfire, and maybe I clear his whole board. Like, if he plays, like, Totem Golem, if he plays, like, Tunnel Trog, Totem Golem, and... okay, he's not doing all that. Thing from below. Pretty good, too. So, like, here, I could just potentially Blood Mage and Hellfire. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm most likely just going to trade simply. The Dark Peddler, okay. Next turn I have Rag, and that's the important thing here. Next turn is Rag, so I think I actually want to Blood Mage, Hellfire. No, I messed up. Holy. Oh no, man, that is so bad. That was so bad of me. I needed to attack first. Yeah, I forgot to attack with that. No, I thought it all out too. I thought out all the different plays. Okay, so I missed 3 damage to his face. I could have put him on 23 health. Oh man, what a disgusting misplay. Oh my gosh, I thought everything out so much too. I didn't attack with my imp first into his faceless. Or a thing from below, whatever. So, playing the Ragnaros here is kind of big, because it's my... Playing the Ragnaros is kind of big, but if he just hexes it, and then, you know, clears board, that also leaves me in a pretty bad situation. I think we'd like to see him use a hex or 2 first. So I think what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to Imp Gang, Dark Peddler. Okay, that's good. Immortal Coil is nice. And we will Sun Fury those 2. Reason I Sun Fury the 1/1 over the 2/2 is both don't really trade that nicely into his minions when we force him to attack us, and so the 1/1's still going to absorb the hit, so would the 2/2, but if I have the 2/2 alive, I could choose to hit it into, say, a totem. Now I'm guessing he's searching for a spell power totem here, so instead he plays the Blood Mage, and he's probably going to do a Lightning Storm. Of course, he could also do 2 Maelstrom Portals. 1 Maelstrom Portal kills 2 things. That gives me another Imp. And the question is, does he do another Maelstrom Portal to finish things off? Yes, he will. Okay, that's what I figured. So the Sylvanas, we're saving the Sylvanas until I get Spirit Fire. Okay, a Bran. That's not bad. My hand's not really that great, unfortunately. Probably save the Bran for the Earthen Ring at this point.
possibilities.
Still not the greatest of Ragnar's turns. I kind of want to just tap and see what happens. Ooh, a Twisting Nether. Yeah, that's not exactly what you want to see. But again, maybe the hope here. Actually. I guess we do actually want to Bran and Earthen Ring. Because it'll pop me back to full health. Twisting Nether's okay here. Because if he Lightning Storms and then plays a bunch of minions, I can just Twisting Nether and undo his turn. Which isn't really that bad. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna want to do that too with this Thunder Bluff. Let's see, I want him to play a thing from below though. Okay, he just Lightning Bolts. Does he trade for that? Yeah. Okay. I don't want a Twisting Nether this turn, it's not that good. This board is still pretty weak, he's gonna do a little bit of damage to me. Yeah, it's still weak. I'm just gonna tap and see what I get. Siphon Soul. I think we're just gonna Twisting Nether next turn. I'll take a little bit more damage so I can get a really solid Twisting Nether off. He might play it safe, assuming that I'm trying to bait him and just not play anything, which also forces my Twisting Nether out. We'll see if he's greedy or not. He's not. He's gonna end turn. He's really thinking about it. Spirit Claws is also safe. Yeah, he's not gonna play a 4-mana 7/7 or anything. Ah, that sucks. I just kind of took that extra damage for no reason. Alright, let's just Twisting Nether. He knew it was coming. Dog, please. Dog, please. No. Ooh, a rag here is not good at all. A rag here is really bad. This will take me back up to 8. And then if he gets spell power, that could be 3 damage. He's got a 4-mana 7/7. That could be 3 damage, so then he's only 2 off of lethal, and he probably has that in his hand. Unfortunately, I think we might be forced to Reno here.
We're gonna be rich.
I think this is what we're forced to do. Hopefully Rag hits my face if he doesn't clear this stuff. Because I can Siphon Soul the Rag, get a little health back, and play Defender of Argus and work on chipping him down from here.
I wonder.
I still have my Rag saved. He might choose to Hex one of these or both. Probably not going to Hex both though, because Rag is going to kill one, most likely. You know, on the board, 66% chance. Yeah, I don't know. This is okay. I think I played this Twisting Nether idea was so wrong. It was just too obvious that, you know, 8 mana and I'm not trying to do anything with it. I should have played some kind of minion down just to make it look like, you know, I was still fighting at that point. But instead I just simply waited. So here he's... Okay, he didn't get the spell power minion, which is really good for us. Okay, so he's clearing one minion to give himself the 50/50 this scenario. Alright. Yep, so he does hit face. So that's a little bit good for us. So I could actually Faceless Manipulator that, but that's pretty scary. If this taunt wasn't there, I would Faceless it, and then I would Power Overwhelming my Reno. But considering... Oh, that sucks. Definitely tempted to tap, but I think Oh man, it sucks. If I had just 2 more mana, then I could be in such a good position. Um. Oh. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking about doing. Leaves me with no board clears, but I can play the Sylvanas next turn in combo with the Defender of Argus, which does create a pretty scary board. Okay, so here we're gonna get wolves, probably. Wolves and a 4-mana 7/7. Okay, Mana Tide and a 7/7. The Lightning Storm. Wow. Okay. Huh. Didn't expect that. Not at all. So that's not gonna do much useful for me. Emperor Thaurissan is gonna be good here if I can take the Sylvanas and the Faceless together. Okay, wow, Ragnaros hit the Trog. That's huge. Mana Tide Totem would have been a great target too, but hitting the Trog is good. He might not be able to clear this if he doesn't have his Hex still. Probably a Lightning Bolt, I'm guessing. Okay, he does have the Hex. Okay. Okay. There's the Emperor Thaurissan. And we are probably just gonna taunt this up. Whoops. Trying to spill my drink here. So, he can trade everything into the Emperor, which is good for him, really. He might have a Thunder Bluff, and if he has that, then that's probably gonna cost me a game, if he's got that in his hand, because it's gonna be too much value. A Ysera! Oh my gosh. Wow. So I might Faceless his Ysera and then Soul Siphon it? If I leave this Mana Tide alive, he could actually get to the point where he kills himself with fatigue. So it's actually an interesting idea to leave that up. I kind of like that idea a little bit. And the only way I can make that happen, though, is if I Soul Siphon that, and I cannot have him continually get Ysera procs. We want to get rid of that minion, of course. Okay, Ysera Awakens is interesting. I want to get rid of that minion, so I'm gonna hit fatigue. Obviously, I can't tap anymore. I did draw quite a bit this game, because of that extra Mortal Coil in my earlier tapping. So what could he do to kill this Ysera? He's considering hexing it, I think. So I've got a Sylvanas that I can kill with Ysera Awakens. Do I need to clear his whole board right now? I kind of think I do.
I wonder.
This will go up to 8 mana once I play Ysera Awakens. That's okay. So let's just do this. Let's play Ysera Awakens. And then let's play the 8 mana. He's used both of his hexes. I've got a Leroy in my hand, so I'm threatening 14 damage right now. What are my last 2 cards? Why can't I think of this? I've played my power overwhelming already. Oh, I guess one. No, I've played Imp Gang Boss, right? Yeah. Oh, this is rough.
I'm almost out of cards.
Oh, a Demon Wrath. Interesting. Doesn't help me at all, though. Okay.
I have no time for games.
Oh, I should have played this first. That's a mistake. Gave that less health.
I'm almost out of cards.
I think he might win here. He's got me down. He's got 8 damage on me right now. Oh, I have Jiraxis still. Yeah, of course. Oh, so that's actually pretty good shape. I have Jiraxis still, and what's the other card? Not think of it. Oh, wait, is that all that's left? Oh, yeah, Jiraxis is my last card. I'm stupid. Alright, so he's going for this gamble. And he's going to trade into my Sylvanas and my Giant, maybe? He could trade into my Giant and the Sylvanas and then be done with it. The last card is Jiraxis, which is pretty good. I'll save that as a final heal when I get low. Probably anywhere below 10 health is where it's going to be good. We're actually, we both, because of all those mana totem draws. Oh my goodness, he's doing this. Okay. So this is excellent, actually. So I don't really want to...
So many possibilities.
I think I have to sacrifice the Giant.
Let none survive.
He's probably got some kind of damage in his hand, and I'm gonna have to play Jiraxis. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to play Jiraxis this turn. Oh, that's scary. Does he have spell power? No, he's just gonna... Okay, just gonna hit me for 1. Oh, that's nice. That is nice. Alright, Jiraxis, go. Right, this is a race now. A race so that I'm only 2 health up on. 2 health up on, but 1 fatigue further. I think I win. I think I win this race. Unless he gets a spell power totem. Oh, a taunt totem is actually pretty huge, is it? No, because I have Leroy. Wait, I have lethal, don't I? I win this. I don't play Leroy now. Next turn. If he can't clear. And if he can clear, then I still win. Well played. Yeah, if I played Leroy there, I don't know what's in his hand. Maybe there's some crazy possibility he could have finished me off with the 2 minions I gave him. I don't know. I highly doubt it, but...